Hi guys, I haven't made a video in such a long time, but today I'm gonna be making these beautiful biscoff cookies. This is not a tutorial because it's just not, but I'm just gonna show you how I do it. So, this recipe is from Sweet Meli Bakery. The first step is we're gonna brown the butter. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do the browning process. Okay, so the recipe calls for half a cup of butter, and I'm using a light pan so I can see what's going on. And then I have the heat on medium, and I'm gonna use this to like stir it around. People say to like cube up the butter before you like put it in. I never do that, but I suggest it. But yeah, we're gonna let this melt, and then I'll show you guys how it looks when it's starting to brown. Okay, so while that happens, right there, we're gonna prepare everything else. We're gonna need 1 egg at room temperature. So I'll show you guys how I do that because I did not leave an egg out, but I just get the egg, put it in a small bowl with hot water, and I just leave it there, and then it'll go to room temperature. We're also gonna need half a cup of white chocolate chunks or chips, half a cup of crumbled cream biscoff cookies, half a cup of chopped cream biscoff cookies. So when I did this recipe, I didn't have cream biscoff cookies. I have these, just the normal ones. So using these, I'm gonna do a 1/3 cup of chopped biscoff cookies, a 1/3 cup of the crumbled, like them crumbled, and then a 1/3 cup of the cookie butter. And then I have a white chocolate bar that I'll be chopping up. Okay, so I went to check on the butter, and this is how it's looking. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it, and then I'll show you guys how it looks at the end. Okay, I just finished chopping the chocolate. I like to chop them like this into like little squares. Okay, I just finished browning the butter. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. It has like a kind of just brown color, and it smells so good. That's how you know it's done. And also another trick to know when it's done is when it's no longer sizzling. So it starts like making a little bit of noise when it first begins to melt, but when it stops is when you should like start keeping an eye on it. But anyways, make sure you get all of this. Make sure you scrape the pan so you can get all of this, all of these little, forgot what they're called, but you know, all of the little tiny dots in there, because it's so good. So now we're gonna make the crumbled biscoff cookie. I love this thing. I use it so much. Okay. Oh, I love these cookies so much. They smell so good. In this bowl I have the white chocolate, the crushed biscoff cookies, and the chopped biscoff cookies. Now we're gonna add the cookie butter. It looks so good. Like I could eat that, just that alone. So I have a large bowl, and then I have a medium-ish bowl. In this recipe we're gonna be putting the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. So in the small bowl we're gonna have the dry ingredients.
Okay, so the recipe says spoon and level, but I'm gonna be honest, I never do that. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So now we're gonna whisk the dry ingredients.
Okay, there is the dry ingredients, and we're gonna move on to the big bowl now. We're gonna whisk the butter and the sugar.
I had to wait for this to cool down for like 40 minutes. It's like one thing I don't like about brown butter, but it's fine. Because it's totally worth it. So good. Okay, now we're gonna do a half a cup and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm using light brown, but it doesn't really matter. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now we're gonna whisk this. This is probably my favorite part when baking.
So this is how it should look when you whisk the butters and sugar. I love the smell. It smells so good. Now we're gonna add the vanilla and the egg.
Half a teaspoon.
Okay, this is how it should look now. Now when we move on to putting the dry ingredients in, we get rid of the whisk. And we use one of these. It also says that we need to sift the dry ingredients, so we're gonna do that right now. Now we're gonna fold the dry ingredients into the wet. I'm gonna see if I could try to find a way to show you guys.
Yeah. Oh, wait, get your finger out. Yes, like that. Wait, take your finger. Stop. Keep them right there, yeah. Okay, keep recording, okay? Don't stop, okay? Okay, so when it, wait, record like this. Yeah, like.
When it looks like this is the perfect time to add in this.
Yes. Mix it.
Oh, it's okay. Mix it. I will right now.
Can I mix it?
Yeah, you can help me. Sky was gonna try to mix it now, but you're just gonna want to fold in the mix-ins, and then you'll basically be done. You can bake the cookies and yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll come with you anywhere. But that's only if you want to be. Because I don't want to be somewhere where I'm not wanted. You know what I mean?
Hi.
You're making everything?
Yeah. Okay, this is how they look.